Magic Johnson praised Forbes' great advice to Caitlin Clark over Angel Reese rivalry. NBA Hall of Famer Magic Johnson was praised by many basketball fans for his thoughtful advice to Indiana Fever rookie Caitlin Clark. During a recent appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, he urged Clark to reach out to Larry Bird, his former rival. The longtime Boston Celtic began his decorated basketball career in Indiana, growing up in French Lick and later attending Indiana State University. "Let me give Caitlin some advice," Johnson began. "Call Larry Bird, ask him for advice. Indiana, he's already there. And he could give her great advice on how to handle this situation, because he went through it himself. So, it would be a perfect situation. He already lived there, grew up in Indiana, on and on and on. I think it would be great." Fans online swiftly commended Johnson for the solid guidance that he gave to Clark. "Sound advice from a Hall of Famer," one person commented on MSN, with another adding, "very smart, sage advice as you would expect from Magic Johnson. Look to the champions of all people for advice. They've been there." Brian Windhorst slams unacceptable Luka Doncic after Dallas Mavericks star fouls out. Why Los Angeles Lakers legend Jerry West featured on the NBA's logo. Johnson and Bird had no shortage of run-ins throughout their decade-long rivalry, repeatedly butting heads while playing for the Los Angeles Lakers and Celtics, respectively. Though they didn't always see eye to eye, one fan believes their shared love for basketball ultimately brought them together. The great thing about the Magic/Bird rivalry is they both had the same love for the game, which was the bond, user BeReal wrote. It also helps that they're both good guys in character too. No matter what side you were on, your hero can only be as great as his nemesis. The bigger the villain, the bigger the her. The NBA legend's bitter feud has been likened by many to the current on-court contention between Clark and Chicago Sky rookie Angel Reese, who've repeatedly clashed both at the collegiate and professional level. Addressing this commonly drawn comparison, Kimmel asked Johnson, "Let me ask you about these WNBA players, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, who many are saying are the Larry Bird and Magic Johnson of the WNBA. Do you like that?" When you hear that, to which the 64-year-old replied, "I like it," and they are. Several MSN commenters agreed with Johnson's assessment. As Gerard Gregory wrote, "I'm glad someone finally called it. This is just the modern-day Bird versus Johnson rivalry." But others pushed back on the sentiment, with Michael Hulsey interjecting, "Magic and Bird were rivals, but never jealous of one another. That's the difference. They didn't get petty." Last week, Reese asserted that the large influx of new WNBA fans wasn't because of one single player. Some believed the comment was a direct jab at Clark, who's often been credited with bringing national attention to the WNBA. "People are talking about women's basketball that you never would think would be talking about women's basketball. People are coming to games. We got celebrities coming to games. Sold out arenas," Reese said. "The reason why we're watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too. I want y'all to realize that."